For sure now. Love Batman as a character. You always heard that Arkham was so epic. Very underwhelming. I don't know. I haven't played the game. I'm sorry. I'm not the biggest superhero fan. What was the Batman movie you had me watch with you when we first started dating, Suwey?
Huh?
You had me play a Batman game with you when we first started.
We watched a Batman movie.
Watched. What movie did we watch?
It was the best one of all time. Dark
Yeah.
Knight.
We watched The Dark Knight when we first started dating.
Fantastic movie.
Gotta keep your schedule and nothing to do in the evening at the hotel. That's fair, that's fair. Oop. My mic stand needs a thing to it. My apartment's a mess. Actually, it's not that bad, is it? I mean, it's only gonna get messy again anyway. And then I'll just have to tidy it up again. Maybe I should just maintain a consistent level of chaos at all times. I should put my laundry away at least. Otherwise, I'll end up laying around all week. I hope my lazy future self appreciates this. Feel free to help me out a little. After all, you live here too. That reminds me, actually, you're behind on rent too. There you go. I don't know, man. I over-apologize. It's just a thing I do. Beanloo. Hey. Pina, is that you? Bingo. What's up? How's stuff? What's the goss? You still in bed after the accident? Yeah, no, I'm back on my feet now. Anyway, are you free right now by any chance? Yeah, I'm still at home. I'm on my first night shift tonight. Ooh, exciting. Are you nervous? No, not yet. I'm sure that'll change later. Sounds like a little distraction would do you good. You think you could swing by my store? I could use your help. I wanted to check out the high street anyway. Sure, I'll stop by. Perfecto, thanks so much. See you soon. How do I get there? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm that empathetic. I have a habit of apologizing for literally everything. Well, hey there. Don't I normally see you walking the other way this time of day? Night shift. I'd say Ursula's. That's right, I'm a doctor there. Oh yeah, I've seen you heading that way in the mornings. Got me thinking, actually. I wanted to be a doctor once. Then I changed my mind. Too stressful, I figured. Always good to know a good doctor, though. That's true. And, now know a homeless guy. Who knows when that'll come in handy, huh? Say, how are you doing health-wise? Oh, good days and bad. My leg gives me trouble from time to time, but it's no big deal. I can't complain, not really my style. Are you sure? Positive. Okay, but if you want me to take a look at anything, don't hesitate to ask, alright? Yes, sir. Same goes for you, huh? Alright, go. Go do your thing, dude. Thank you so much for throwing that raid my way. Have a great one, man. Apologies for switching games like right as you did it, but yeah. Dude, okay, I will say one of the only things that I've like ever really stuck to is streaming. Hello. Hello, anything today? The goal is not to catch things, young Finley. Nothing that would require a hook, at least. So what are you fishing for, then? The cool air by the river, the murmur and gurgle of the waves, the depths of the stream of consciousness. Moments like this one, that is what I fish for. Wow. I think I might have just caught one as well. Or is this your moment? This one is yours, Finley. You've earned it. Thanks. But yeah, I am very much the type of person who, like, I don't know. I'm a bit of a hobby collector, I'll be honest. I've gotten better about it with time, but I'm definitely a bit of a hobby collector. Right now, I'm really obsessed with knitting. I bought a bunch of crochet hooks too, so I could do some crochet too. I enjoy knitting more though. I do know how to crochet. I've done it before. I also want to do some embroidery too. Make some little patches. Feel like it'd be a cute thing to do. I feel like I want to go up here because that's... No, because that looks like a flower, so the flower shop's probably down here. Yeah, so I've kept it streaming for 5 years, which is like an absurd amount of time for me to keep to one thing. Oh no, pastries. My only weakness. What dastardly villain placed these cinnamon buns here? In broad daylight. I'll find you, you scoundrel. I will find you, and you will taste my sweet revenge. I love it. Hey, mannequin, you're doing a good job. Thank you, it's my first day. I'm really nervous. Don't be, you look great. Thank you, thank you. But it takes more than good looks to succeed in the fashion industry. Really, what else do you need? Willpower, the will to assert yourself in order to achieve your goals, and a clear head. Lots of people get taken for a ride on their first job. I got myself a successful agent straight away. They handle all my management now. Sounds good. Maybe I should try it. Are you sure you've got what it takes? I think so. What's the pay like? I have to get back to work now. Stop distracting me. Oh, that was her. The fashion shows of this world are depending on me. Okay, good luck. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. When you look as good as me, you don't need luck. I used to love sending postcards. If I ever have time, I'll send one to my parents. I'm sure they'd be delighted. Hi, my name is Chloe Colbert. I run Origami, the stationery store. You have a moment to answer a few questions? Sure, what's up? Oh, super. We've noticed that our revenues have been on the decline for some time, so we're conducting a survey of Porcupine's residents to see what we can do. Alright, shoot. Alright, so first question. Approximately how many pens do you own? Oh wow, that's a tough one right off the bat. I guess if I had to put a number on it, maybe 5. 5 pens, okay. How many times a day do you use a pen? I knew a lot of them when I was at university. These days, I do most things digitally. Even the hospital went digital just before I moved to Porcupine. I see. What about paper? Do you use paper? For writing? Not so much. Okay. Alright, that's it. Thank you for your time. We'll try to pivot our portfolio to meet the current needs of Porcupine's population. No problem. Happy to help. No pedestrian zone is complete without a hair salon. At least this one doesn't have some labored pun in its name. Here today, gone tomorrow. Curl up and die. Shortcuts. I've seen them all before, and every time they make my skin crawl. Oh. Oh, nice. Finbo, are you okay? Are you hurt? My dad? You're the unluckiest person I know, you know that? I just wanted to come and help. I know, thanks, and you really have too. What do you mean? Any idea for my facade? Looks like you've sorted that out for me. I'm just glad I brought in all the plants first. That look suits you. You should wear it more often. You think? Absolutely. It adds that much needed touch of color to your face. What if it dries on me? Do you want to come in and wash up? I better had, right? Don't want to stain the beds on the ward later. Really? That's amazing. Let's get to it then. That's my super duper fast dry paint you're wearing there. That's more like it. You really are a walking disaster area, aren't ya? First box hits you on the head, now a bucket of paint. Maybe it really is just bad luck. You know what I just realized? I haven't even been inside your store before. Nice place you have here. I'm impressed. Thank you. I put a lot of work into it. How's business going? How do you think? I love my plants, and so does everyone else. Are you still looking for an assistant? If you're interested in the position, I'll be expecting a formal application, young man. Hey, it was worth a shot. How's your head? I'm starting to get used to the bumps. We'll buy you a helmet with a capital F on it. That way everyone can see you coming. And ruin my hair? Never. Have you got time for a day out tomorrow? You know I don't actually want a helmet, right? No, I want to go to the Glow Milk Woods. Want to come with me? Finley, can you hear me? Hello? What? I think I still have pain in my ears. Some careless person dropped a bucket on my head. I'm really sorry. It's alright, yeah, I'm in. Woodland air is good for the health. Great. Okay, time for me to head off to my night shift. See you tomorrow then. We'll just meet up at my store again, okay? And watch your head, Finley. Wow, that's a lot of plants. Yep, I raised them all myself. Is my plant from the shelf too? Yeah, I picked it out a really pretty one for you. Oh, thanks, but I think they're all pretty. I love it. That's Pena's car. Room for 2 people and 38 plants. Amazing how cluttered it is for someone so in touch with nature. That's a furniture store. The Back Pocket is the only grocery store in Porcupine. Close at 5 in the evening. I miss the days where I could order things around the clock. Olive oil prices are rising. We've never had such a warm fall. Blah 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 blah. It says here that the Sandalwood Wanderers have won this championship. Shame I don't care about sports. If I did, then at least I'd have some good news to enjoy. There are always fresh, locally grown vegetables here. I should eat more healthily. It's relatable. Grocery store's just about to close. It doesn't matter where you are. This is when people suddenly decide it's the best time to go shopping. It's getting chilly. Hey, Suwey.
It's already up.
Really? Yo, hey Doc. Larsa, good to see ya. How are you doing? Great, I'm free again. Very good. And how's your asthma? It's not giving me any problems at all now. I got one of those inhaler things. I even got to choose the color. Really? What did you go for? I ended up getting 3. I couldn't make up my mind. By the way, Doc, I loved the new look. New look? Oh, nothing. Alrighty. Off to the hospital we go. Yeah, I usually have a narrative game that I'm in the middle of on stream. Looks like school's out for the day. Oh man, you really start missing your time in school when those days are gone. Well, not the time in school exactly, more like time generally. There used to be so much more of it. I agree, buddy. What's this? Oh, is this a soccer field? It looks like it. Well, it's basketball. Who are you? Hello. Hey. I'm Finley. Are you okay? Sure, I'm great. Can you go now, please? Oh, sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. What's with all those spots? Is that some kind of costume? Costume? Oh no, a bucket of paint fell on my head on the way here. Wild. So there's skate stuff here. There's a kid over here. Hey, Doc, what are you doing here? Doc, how do you know who I am? You're the doc who helped my friend Larissa, right? I visited her at home today. She's still a little sick, but she said her doctor was nice, and he matched her description. She didn't say anything about the white spots, though. Oh, thanks. And yeah, the spots are new. They're pretty rad. Maybe I'll give it a try, too. I'm Maggie. I go to school here. What brings you to the skate park? Don't tell me you know how to skate. Not really. I'm just getting to know the town. I haven't lived here long, but I had some time to spare this afternoon. Cool, it must be pretty chill not having to go to school anymore. Yeah, super chill. Me and Christo spend most of our time hanging out here. Feel free to drop by again. I'd like that, thanks. At the school gym. Crazy. I've never been in there, but I still know exactly what it smells like. Sports class. My very first childhood trauma. Such sweet memories. I agree. What's that, children? You want soccer nets? What for? They've got this great brick wall right here. Man, I didn't mind gym class in school, but the thing I hated was the pacer test. Because I have asthma. Ugh. I have asthma, and I was never able to reach the number of laps that they said we should be able to do.
I don't think a lot of people were able to reach the laps you're supposed to be able to do.
I felt like most people could. Jimmy, especially, you had to continually push towards being able to stream for about 4 years before you start. I get you. I understand where you're coming from. I initially, when I first started streaming, I initially tried making content when I was like not even 13 yet on YouTube, like way back in the day. And my mom got mad at me and I got grounded. And then I made content that didn't include my voice or my face, and my mom let it slide. That was for a game on Facebook I used to play. It was just a social game. And then I tried to start a YouTube channel when I was like in high school, but I didn't really have the time. And then when I got to college, I found I didn't really have a social group online anymore, and my real life social group had all kind of scattered to different places in the US, so I started streaming, and it stuck since then. You eventually forced to stop putting the time and effort that your goals with streaming your card because of a person's perceptions and necessity you had to meet those expectations. Oh yeah. No, I was trying to go full-time for a while, but I probably spent like a year doing about full-time effort right out of college on the streaming, and then now I'm like pushing back and doing a lot more part-time in hopes that I can like push towards getting a job sooner, because I'm trying to get a job in project management, but it's hard in this economy. You have to find pockets of time to stream at least one day a week. Everyone hates the bleep test? Yeah. I was so bad at it too. Like, I was usually one of the first people out. And I'm kind of competitive in the fact that I don't want to be the first one out. So I was always so upset that I was the first one out, but like my asthma would just like kill me and I'd just be like in a bunch of pain. Wow, you're an amazingly beautiful statue for a public park. Tell me about it. How many years have I spent here just eking out in existence? How many sunsets have I seen? But you know what the worst part is? The rain. The rain. You know, it doesn't rain that much anymore, but there were years where entire oceans fell from the sky. And then one day it happened. All that water worked its way into the tiniest crevices, and my arms just cracked and broke off. I was the most beloved dancer in my time. Now here I stand dull and stiff. I belong in a museum, darn it. I'm afraid we don't have a museum in Porcupine, but maybe you can find other hobbies. Hobbies? A noble being like me has no need for hobbies. Oh, well. My problem was either my asthma died or I just couldn't stay fast enough to actually cross the line. Like, no matter how fast I was trying to move. I am short And being short makes it really hard and puts you at quite the disadvantage compared to the much taller kids who had much longer gaits. You know? I was so happy. On my, cause like they started in PE class in middle school, right? That was graded anyway, cause we did technically have it in elementary, but it was like fun games, right? In middle school, we only actually had to do PE for the first year, so 6th grade, and then we were able to switch to dance class, which was much better. 5 years is not a milestone many can reach. Streaming can be difficult to manage expectations and find adequate gratification without relying on instant gratification. Yeah.
When I did the pacer test, I didn't realize how it worked. So I was trying to pace myself
Yeah.
instead of knowing I had to speed up, and so I failed in like really quickly.
Oh no, Suwey.
I was very annoyed, and they wouldn't let me do it again
Oh.
after understanding. They're like, "No, you're good." I'm like, "What do you mean I'm good?"
Yeah, I don't know. I just have kept streaming. Of course, there's been times when I took a break for a while. Like, I took like a month or two off when I moved from where I grew up to here because like getting a spot where I could stream from was a whole thing. And then there's been a couple times when I had like a pretty intense workload with college or I do get sick a lot, so sometimes I'll take a week off because I'm sick. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Captain Finley and the Evil Senior Physician, written and performed by me. Ooh, that Dr. Todoski was so mean. I toil away day in, day out, all for just a few breadcrumbs. How can I possibly go on? Oh no, she's coming. I'm Dr. Totowski, and I'm coming to get you. You can't do anything right, and I know everything. I'll eat all your breadcrumbs. They're all mine now. Mwahaha! Who will deliver us from this reign of terror? Do not despair. Finley is here to save the day. Finley, it's you. We're saved. I'll show you, Dr. Totowski. Will Finley be able to defeat the cruel Dr. Totowski and free the staff? Find out next time on Toot Toot Toot. Captain Finley and the Evil Senior Physician. The fresh air is so good, and the leaves are such beautiful colors. Don't you work at St. Ursula's? I think I saw you in the cafeteria the other day. Yeah, I do. I'm guessing you're staying with us right now? Yeah, afraid so. But they let me go outside at least. It's not a bad hospital, I gotta say. I've been there a few days and I'm starting to feel better, but the smells are killing me. There's this weird pungent smell everywhere. You wouldn't believe how much I'm enjoying the scent of the leaves right now. Fresh air and some sunshine can go a long way, but you should put on a coat next time. This park was created shortly after the construction of St. Ursula's Hospital. The designer, Leslie Fuller, was a great advocate for the importance of historic preservation and sustainability. As such, none of the existing structures were removed or altered. There were also special areas set aside for greenery. The park serves as a place of recreation for all of Porcupine's residents, both sick and healthy. It is said that the park can improve one's health and accelerate one's recovery. Fascinating. Not a bad place to take a lunch break. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not even 100% sure what's like motivated me to keep streaming. I just kind of do it. I mean, there's times when I definitely don't want to stream though. I definitely do fight like a I don't wanna moment sometimes. And honestly, I just try not to push myself too hard when I do feel that way. Is this a drive-in? Oh no, I think it's a parking lot for the hospital. We just came from the opposite. Okay. Come and get me, Ollie, if you dare. Jelly Lake, scared cat. Stand still. Why are you always such a chicken? Come here. Hey, no running down here. Oh, my old nerves. What's going on here? The Hendersons are what's going on. They brought those two punks in this morning. Emergency, they said. Really? They seem pretty healthy to me. Bored is more like it. That pair can't stay in their beds for more than 1 minute. They're always bickering. Should I go check on them? Up to you. I'm sure you'll get to know them soon enough. In fact, they're both in your ward. Someone probably should check on them, though. Otherwise, we'll need 2 body bags before the day's out. I'll run after him. He enjoyed being active. He did hate gym classes, mostly gym teachers. He loved if you had a weightlifting class that you could self-manage. You didn't have the exact test that you both mentioned. Oh, really? Huh. We did have some sort of government test, and in 8th grade, you're the only one in the school that passed. Interesting. No, I'm not a super active person. I've been trying to be more active now that I'm older and stuff, but when I was younger, my parents were very much like, oh, well, we're not athletic at all. You know, so I just believed I wasn't athletic growing up. That's stupid. You're stupid. You? No, you. Oh, you think you're funny, huh? No, I don't. I think you're stupid. You're stupid. What's going on here? Rudy stole my dessert. That's not true. You just didn't get any dessert. What can I do about that? Liar, you're mean. You're mean. I didn't do anything. You always say that. So I just like didn't really try anything of athletic level growing up. But I'm trying to like catch back up on lost time in that way now that I'm older. I do really like yoga. Oh no, have you seen the two brothers? They just came zooming by here. Guess they haven't ripped each other's heads off just yet. Guess not. Sound like one had stolen the other's dessert. Oh man. I'll be honest, I wouldn't stand for that either. But they both needed to calm down a bit before one of them keels over again. I'll keep an eye on them. Better make it 2. First night shift today, right? Yeah, I've only ever done early or late shifts up to now. Oh boy, nervous? Nervous? Why should I be? Crazy things happen here at night. I'll be glad to be out of here in a minute, let me tell you. Have a nice evening then. See you in the morning? Only if you survive the night, kiddo. So did the kids go to bed? What's with that ridiculous spot? Some kind of idiotic new trend, I suppose. Oh, that must be leftover paint. Paint? I didn't realize Gregor was taking on interns now. This hospital would be the death of me. Now we've run out of tea and surgery. I'm scheduled to perform a bypass in 20 minutes. How can I be expected to focus without my green tea? Have you asked in the cafeteria? I don't go in that place. I need to remain sterile. Do you want me to check? Forget about it. I'll manage. We'll check. Well, the issue is you're using a wheelchair from birth and you're not active at that point, and it was totally a thing that they thought would make you feel good and inspirational. You would refuse to accept it or acknowledge until you're threatened with repercussions. Oh. That sucks. Alright. I don't know why I'm pushing through this. Okay. Oh, he's talking about how good his dishes are. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna find tea for my friend here. Hello? Dr. Hillel, what are you doing here? Psst. Not so loud, dear colleague. What is it? What's the matter? I am waiting. For what? For later. The good Sir Jej and I are not the best of friends, if you catch my drift. In the past, there have been complications with regard to my nutritional requirements and his kitchen equipment. Oh? Yes. I can't use my laboratory instruments to heat my food, of course. That's why I made my way up here about half an hour ago. While Sergey was away, I seized the opportunity to use his microwave. And now? I'm waiting for dear Sergej to excuse himself, to answer the call of nature, you understand. That way he won't notice my presence. Do you think that's necessary? No, I know. Ignore me, I implore you. I do not wish to draw unnecessary attention to myself. Okay. Glendover. Huh? Why? Are you bothering me? Take a look at the clock, kid. I'm off duty. I could have been home a long time ago. If only for this blast of paperwork. Oh, yeah, sorry. I sometimes forget when the shifts change. Then have a nice evening, I guess? Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's go upstairs. Hey, Finley. Mia, you look rushed off your feet. Busy day, huh? Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. The Hendersons in room 302 wouldn't keep still for 5 minutes. I can't deal with that kind of thing. Yeah, I just saw those two myself. Really? Where? Downstairs at the main entrance. Oh dear, and I just got them back into bed. Anything I need to know? The Hendersons poisoned each other. What? Were they trying to kill each other? No, no. It was a dare, but I'm sure they can explain it better themselves. I'll look into it right away. It can't be that bad, the way they're running around. I don't know. The tests we took at lunchtime didn't look too great. You definitely won't get bored anyway, and I am going now. Ugh. All I want to do is go lay down on the couch. You've earned it. Get some rest. See you tomorrow. Break a leg. Alright. Oh, we have notes on a bunch of people. Alright. Oh, wait. This has tasks, doesn't it? Yeah. Oop. Alright, P31. Hello, Irma. How are you this evening? Beautiful, isn't it? The fall. It's just a pity it always gets dark so early. I wouldn't mind a few more hours of sunshine. It's bright enough in here, though, luckily. True, but a long walk in the fall air would do me good. Still, you're right. You know, when I was young, light wasn't a given. We always had to catch it first. Catch it? The light. It used to be more agile than we're used to today. It was quite tricksy. I'll tell you the story if you like. Sure. Alright, but only if I'm not keeping you from your work. It's okay, think of it as part of my job. That's true, I am your patient after all. Alright, let's see now. You're late to the assumption that you're not an athlete. You start working out after hitting a difficult point in life. You just started lifting your friend's weights because you didn't know what else to do. You eventually found ways to adapt things and you even found a way to do cardio. Hey, you've been consistent the last 3 years. This is one of the only things that consistently helps with hard days, whether emotional, physical, or a mix of both. Yeah. Um, I just grew up like basically being told I wasn't athletic, so there wasn't really a point in trying to do athletic stuff. I'm only asthmatic. That is the only thing stopping me. And I don't know. I'm definitely capable of doing that stuff, and I think I could have done really well, especially at stuff like gymnastics, because I'm pretty flexible. Um, but I never really did. Um, yeah. Things aren't really set up for me to work out super consistently right now, but pretty soon I will be. It's a soon TM thing. And like I'm spending like at least 25 minutes cleaning every day, which might not sound like much, but when I clean, like I still manage to like get out of breath. So I don't know, my thought is as long as I find myself a little bit winded at least once a day, I'm doing enough. You know? It's better to have proper workouts, but it's okay if it's not. Before there were streetlights in Porcupine, we had to come up with other solutions if we wanted to read at night. That's where a trained light catcher like me comes in. Catching light isn't easy, of course. You can't just open a jar in the morning and put a lid on when it's full. Try. It won't get very far, I'll tell you right now. The thing is, light is fantastically fast. There's nothing faster than light. By the time you put the lid on, the light's already sneaked out again. And then night comes and everyone's stumbling about in their pajamas again. Anyway, no one knew what to do, of course. I tried putting out bait. Maybe the light would like pea stew or chocolate truffles, but it didn't. What it liked were the pears my husband Gilbert had been growing in the garden. One night I saw these little lights swirling around the pears and settling on their skins. Eureka, I thought. Irma, you've got it. It's hard to screw fruit into lamps, of course, so I asked the local glassblower to make us some pear-shaped jars. And what do you know? Once we began using the pear-shaped glass, or bulbs as the glass blower called them, the light came into our parlors at the speed of light, and we could finally read at night. Of course, nowadays we use electricity to tickle the light, so it knows when to come and go. Light switch on, light switch off, you know how it works. Light switch off, you know how it works. And that's how I became a light catcher. If I'm honest, though, I never actually caught the light. It's far too fast for that, you know. Anyway, that's how things were back then. I've never been good at physics, but it'll make sense to me. I'll take a closer look at my lamps at home. Alright, now you told me all about catching the light, but not about how you're doing. How are you feeling today? I don't know exactly. It's a strange feeling not being able to answer that question. I haven't slept this much in years, and I'm feeling a little chilly. Let me take a look. It'll only take a second. Alright, so let's see. Phone. So I'm pretty sure bone is one of them. So it's gonna be bone right here. Eyeball. Heart. So it's not heart or eyeball. So it's gonna be Heart. No, it's gonna be skull right here. And foot here. What? Oh, skull must be here. And then hand. Your fever's a little higher than before. At least you know it's pneumonia now. We're gonna keep giving you medication until the symptoms subside. The most important thing is to bring your temperature down. That will help you sleep better too. My goodness me. This wouldn't have been so much trouble when I was younger. Yes, unfortunately the immune system weakens with age. Well, looks like you're stuck with me a little longer, Doctor. The weird old lady with her oddball stories. How terrible. Yes, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into. Occupational hazard. You'd better sleep now. You need to get some rest, then we'll soon have you back on track. I know I'm a doctor and it's a bit of a cliche, but sleep is really usually the best medicine. I agree. Thanks. Alright. Baker, waiter, I drink half the bottle. Yeah, right, I saw you spit it out because I had to puke. I puked first. Boys. He always starts it and he never stops. Boys. You're suffering from fever, vomiting, diarrhea, and headache. May I ask why? Mold fight. Yeah, mold fight. Do I even want to know? We found this moldy old bottle in the basement. Orange juice. Champagne. It's fermented frothy orange juice. No, goopy yellow champagne. I think I'm gonna be sick. Let's take a closer look. Which one of you is Oliver? Here. Ellie's always first. First and Lindsay, maybe, blockhead. Oh, man. O-L-L-I. Ollie is the toughest guy. What are we gonna do now? I'm gonna have to give you an injection. Hey, Cerise, how are you doing? Whoa, what? No way, needles are totally lame. Having a chronic condition that literally restricts your capacity to get oxygen to your organs and muscles. Doesn't affect every aspect of how you handle physical activity. A big deal to be open to envisioning a future where you plan on consistent physical activity. Yeah, my asthma is pretty much gone now. I still have it. It's not gone, but I'm pretty stable. Like, what day of the week is it? It's Wednesday. Sorry.
Sure.
I just was like, I just like had a moment. Anyway, when I go to the allergist, like they have this thing that they have me blow out as hard as I can, and then it like measures the force that I blow out at, and it makes me wheeze every time, but I have a pretty consistent baseline, which is really good, and it rarely like gets messed up at all. So, yeah. Can't sleep? Oh no. Hey, what I do when I can't sleep, when my mind's too busy, right? Because like when your mind's too busy, you just accept it's not time to sleep yet. I honestly will just go and read a few chapters of a book. Hey, sleep well, Landy. He's scared. Look, he's shaking. I'm so not shaking. Come on, Doc. Let's get this over with. Yeah, I don't know why my asthma is not really much of a thing. I think I've just kind of grown out of it.
You also aren't having allergy reactions as much, so your body
Yeah.
can relax more in general.
Right. All done. Look, I didn't. Piece of cake. Face it, I'm just really brave. They probably gave you the kitty injection. That's no sweat. I can do it too. Okay, so you must be Rudy, right? Here we go. I don't fully understand this one. I didn't actually read it. Hey Goldie, what you doing up? I know that's definitely making things better. I shook less than Ollie, didn't I, Doc? Player, come on, Doc, you know I was the best. Whatever it was you drank, it's infected you with bacteria. Shigella. This is no joke. Yeah, Shigella fight. No, Shigella fight. This is serious. You've got a disease called shigellosis, which can get really nasty. Both of you are still contagious. We're gonna need to implement hygiene and safety precautions to make sure no one else on the ward catches your disease. But I've got more shigellosis than Ollie, right? Have not. Have two. Your diagnosis is exactly the same, Rudy. Huh. Boys? Yes. Forget it. The distraction? What distraction? Oh, on the description? Yeah, this is fine. Bought a house, just finished moving last weekend. Uh, Learning a lot on the fly. A lot of work, a lot to be done to bring it up to date since nearly 140-year-old house. Jeez. Mm-mm. I am below sea level now. I was a little bit above before. Hold on, I'm just pouring water. Okay. Hey, Finley. Hmm? Pretty well, actually. People are sleeping well today. Sandra and I even had a round of UCT. UCT? Urine cup toss. Is that a thing? Sure, there are even national tournaments. It's a big deal in the nursing community. Sandra and I are on Team Ursula. We've been training. It's one of those things you can only really do at night. But that's not what I came here for. Your razor sharp senses have probably told you this, but Krakowski isn't here tonight. Thanks to the outstanding seamless planning of the work there's actually no ward supervisor here at all tonight. As the most senior person here, that leaves me in charge of most of the tasks. Dr. Krakowski gets back on shift tomorrow. That doesn't sound so bad. It sure isn't. However, it does mean that I need to sign off on your treatment outcomes. That's a pain. A thankless task. You won't win many friends that way, you know? Alright, let's get this over with. Excuse me? There's water dripping through the ceiling. I'm all wet. That's coming from room P31. Is that Irma? I'd better check it out. Irma, what's going on here? You're soaked to the bone. There you are. I don't know. I was just lying here. Suddenly my blanket was wet. Believe you me, it was quite a relief when I realized it wasn't my fault. I thought I was really getting decrepit. Goodness, it feels like that time our waterbed burst. It was little Giuliano's birthday and he wanted a pirate party. I had no idea he was going to wake us up early wearing his pirate costume. Those toy pirate hooks were pretty sharp back in the day, you know. Hold on, let me push you out of the way here. I'm so sorry about this. We'll take care of it right away. Then we'll get you some new clothes and an extra cozy blanket. What's going on here? Carl, it's raining from the ceiling. I see that. Let's go upstairs and see where the water's coming from. What about Irma? Holy hot pot, what's going on here? Sandra, good to see you. I thought you guys were having a party. Can you take care of Miss DeCalma? She's in urgent need of fresh clothes and bedding. Sure, no problem. I was just about to anyway. Finley, we need to go fetch Gregor and let him know. He's been working on the fourth floor ward all day. Let's try there first. Alright, Irma, someone's gonna come and take care of you right away, okay? Thank you. It's getting a little chilly under this gown. You guys head upstairs. I'll take care of the patient. Luckily, we got a free bed in 303. Thanks, Sandra. Come on, Finley. Let's go check upstairs. Okay, we better hurry. I didn't bring my swimming shorts. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's a huge relief. There's water in one of the patient's rooms. You don't say, kid. Last I checked, they weren't building a swimming pool on this floor. Don't you think we need to find the cause of it? I'm on it, kid. But if you want to help, go up a floor. To the 5th floor? But it's locked and closed off. Here's the key. Use this to unlock the door at the top of the staircase. Just don't tell Theobald, okay? I'm in enough trouble with him as it is. You go on ahead. I'll be there in a minute. Hey, one day I'll be in the same place. Currently, though, Suwey and I aren't his grandma's property. We live in a trailer. So, yeah. Alright. Wait, I didn't mean to start another battle. Gosh dang it. No promises I'll stream through the rest of this battle. I didn't mean to start it. Being old, though, does have a lot of rather unique features, like his cases are only 18 inches wide, like half as wide as was legally required these days. Oh, weird. Hey, Finnan, good morning. How you doing? Oop. What's the matter? Nothing. Everything's okay. What are you waiting for, then? I'm not waiting for anything. You're not scared, are you? No, I'm not scared. It's just the last time I was up here I had that accident. That's right, but this time I'm here. I'll look out for you. It's just an ordinary hospital ward. Except for the smell, maybe. Yeah, you're right. It's just a ward, like all the others. Alright then, let's go and see where that water's coming from. No, that's fair. I get you, Finnan. The very unique things that would have never been allowed today, but were allowed almost 140 years ago. Ah, yeah. It's probably the bathroom causing the issue. Oh. Carl, look up there. The pipes burst. I see that and I can feel it too. My clothes are already soaked. How could something like this happen? The whole pipe's basically turned to rust. Well, you see for yourself how dangerous it gets up here. This ward's ruined now. Maybe it really was for the best to just shut it down. What a mildew-infested dump. I've said it time and time again, but no one listens to old Gregor, do they? Even though he's the one who has to handle it every time. Have you seen it, Gregor? Yeah, heating pipes burst. Hold on. Old Gregor doesn't have it easy. Old Ursula's been through a lot over the last few decades. I do what I can, but I can't be everywhere at once. But when I'm not here, no one takes care of the old lady, and I want the old lady to be alright. Even if I don't have the resources, or the time, or the back of a 20-year-old. As long as old Gregor's still standing, Ursula will too, alright? Thank you, Mr. Glendower. Don't be so dramatic, you old fart. I'll be on my way then. I'll have a look at the pipe over the next few days. Right now I've got other things to do. Sounds like the hospital's important to him. Could be, I guess. You're pretty hard on him. Why not? We've had our share of arguments. He's never around when you need him. I can't rely on him. Take today, for instance. Who found the broken pipe? We did. Who arranged for repairs when the elevator got stuck? We did. I did. You did. All that old fart has to do is slap some tape on it and it's all good. If you say so. Everything okay? I don't know, I feel funny. What do you mean? Are you sick? No, but I haven't been up here since the accident. So? Well, everything's gone. The desk, the blood, the eerie noises. What are you talking about? Do you even remember what happened? Yeah, I do. But wait, how do you know what happened? I was the one who found you up here. Really? Yeah, you and old Arndez. And you didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Well, you two bleeding and unresponsive people laying on the floor isn't exactly what I'd call ordinary. I was looking for Arndez, then I heard a bang, so I rushed up here straight away. I actually thought you couldn't get up here anymore, but it looks like I was wrong. You two clearly managed it. I dragged you both to the door, and then Demi and Archie helped me carry you. You're lucky they happened to be in the stairwell. They were looking to grab a cup of coffee. For someone so small, you're pretty heavy, you know that? Did you say anything else? Was anyone else here? Finley, it was just the two of you, half buried under a load of boxes. I promise. Why would I lie to you? This ward's a disaster area. That's why it was shut down a few years ago. Now it's just for storage. Everyone dumps their junk here. No one really looks after it. It was only a matter of time before someone got hurt. Mr. Arndez ended up here by mistake. He was very confused. He pulled out his drip and then merrily started bleeding all over the place. He probably tripped over his own tubes or bumped his head. And when you went after him, the whole pile of junk collapsed in on itself. Oh, man. Yeah, it was quite a mess. Will I head back downstairs? Yeah, in a minute. I got one more question. What happened here? Why is the ward closed? Look at it. This is a huge ward. We could use the space. St. Ursula's has a long history. This used to be the internal 1R ward. I spent my first 2 years at the hospital up here. That was a long time ago. At some point, they realized the damp was getting into the walls. Hospital management decided to close up the ward. The staff even held a vote, and most of us were in favor. They said they'd fix it up again once they had the money. As you can see, that hasn't happened yet. He had this classmate that was averagely built and was exceptionally active and maybe even a little below average. He was forced to spend several months in a remote area at high elevation, do lots of physical activity. He came back absolutely shredded and his resting heart rate was crazy low. Jeez, yeah. I mean, I did martial arts in middle school and I got really fit. I missed the fitness level I was at. You love the stained glass in this house. Stained glass is very much a lost art. Oh, yeah. It is. It is. I'm glad things like knitting aren't a lost art. Man, I've been obsessed with knitting lately. I could talk about it so long. I'm currently making a headband. I just learned the double stockinette stitch, which means it's double-sided. It takes forever. And then beyond that, I'm gonna make a sweater, but the yarn to make the sweater won't be here until Monday, which sucks because I have to wait so long just to make my sweater, and it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be a pink sweater, the white details, and it's gonna be so cute. Oh, I really liked martial arts, but then they told me I had to spar in order to progress, and I was too scared I was gonna hurt somebody, so I dipped. 1880s, Fast and Wild Times. They didn't have time to think about codified building regulations. They are post Civil War Reconstruction, dreaming of owning a horse so scary and watching the moving pictures. True. As you can see, that hasn't happened yet. I see. Do you think they'll ever get the ward up and running again? It'd be a shame if they just left it here to rot. I wouldn't bet on it. We've been basically gotten used to it over the years. And it gives folks a place to dump their old junk. We go back downstairs now. I've still got a few more things to do today. Sun's gonna come up soon too. Yeah, let's go. Oh, and Carl? What now? Thanks for hauling me down here after the accident. That must have been hard work. You bet your sweet butt it was. You're lucky I'm such an athlete. Yeah, I'm not sure why I was so scared of hurting other people in martial arts, but I was, so I refused to spar in middle school. Dude, I miss how I looked when I was fit. I've like gained a bunch of weight and stuff, and yeah. I went from like in between an extra small and a small women's to a. I was a 2X back in December, but I'm down to a 1X now. Now, this weight gain did happen over like 2 years, 3 years. Morning there. Rough night. Good morning. Just finished my first night shift. Guess I'm not quite used to it yet. The old all-night drink-a-thon, eh? I don't do that anymore. I need my sleep. Me too now. I'm gonna go lay down. You do that. I'll keep watch out here. Don't want the postwoman or garbage collector disturbing your rest. Oh. Alright. We're gonna end this here. There we go. So that was the save thing. It's commonplace that most legit martial arts gyms don't spar in adult classes, let alone if you're a kid. People get terrible injured from sparring. Huh. You gain a lot of weight. I mean, okay, so the thing is, Cerise, working out can actually make you increase weight. Of course, like, don't go against doctor's orders and make sure you're, like, listening to doctor's orders and stuff, but, like, you can gain weight from exercise. So don't let people tell you you can't. Because it completely changes the way your body functions, and
If you're doing the wrong kind of
yeah.
exercise, you will gain.
Well, it
Because you'll
depends.
lose the fat
Different
and gain
people have
muscle.
different goals.
No, I know. I'm
Some
saying.
people want to gain weight.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if you're trying to lose weight, there are different workouts you want to be doing than trying to gain muscle.
Yeah, muscle weighs more than fat. It's denser. So, yeah, I need to lose weight, meaning I need to do like more cardio type stuff, but um so like when I do have my workout stuff set up, which hasn't happened yet, but it will. It will. It will soon. My plan is to go between doing yoga and then doing things like Just Dance and whatnot. So, just kind of depending on my mood. If I'm in a little more low energy mood that day, I'll do yoga. If I'm feeling like I could do some like heavier workout, like more cardio stuff, do some like Just Dance or dance workout things. Yeah, dancing is fun. I mean, I'm not good at it, but it's still fun. So, yeah. What's funny is, I gained like 2 pounds, but I ended up going down a clothing size since December. Hey, that's good, Cerise. So, I don't know. I've done well. Yeah, I'm gonna close words on stream. I have a lot of tabs open. I do this thing where I close like every tab I have open when I end my stream. And go. I have that open twice. Okay, who is live? We could get like an hour with Raw. Didn't we raid Raw like super recently though? Hold on.
I can confirm that for you. Yes, you have.
Yeah, that was the most recent raid. Okay. Where can I go? Um, you know where we could go? We could go say hi to a friend of mine that I haven't, uh, seen live in a while. Or at least I've never. Okay, it's like an hour into a stream. Interesting. Huh. Closet Yeti is live playing some Stardew Valley. He's one of the people that was part of a past, hot potato thing. It was during one of the seasons. I don't think he's done any of the charity events. I don't know. But, yeah. He's playing some Stardew Valley. We're gonna go over there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I will be back on Saturday. Not sure what we'll be doing. We might be doing more Xenonauts. We might not. I'm not really sure. I'll make up my mind by then. Oh yeah, and dancing is so good for your body too because like it brings up your heart rate and stuff. Oh, the move away from sparring has come about in the last 5 to 10 years. Yeah, so I was last I was doing martial arts about 10 years ago. Wow. That's a long time. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, uh, we are gonna go read a Closet Yeti. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will be live again on Saturday. There are my socials. Here's raid messages. Specifically my socials. If you want to track what everything going on, go to my Discord. I also type in there a good amount. And then my YouTube, I do streams on there every Tuesday of my Final Fantasy Savage rating. And then eventually we'll get YouTube exclusive videos going back up too. Oh no, it's great for the body. It's great. Anyway, we're gonna go start that raid. I will see all of you on Saturday. Bye bye!